What's up, reefers, and welcome to Aquasonder. My name is Nicolas Marion, and today's on video, I did a little interview when I was at MACTA in 2018 in Las Vegas with Tom. He worked for Biota, and Biota is a super interesting company because they make captive breadfish, and I wanted to make a little spotlight on them and to show you what they do and what they offer as a product. I don't like to say associate fish with product, but it is what it is. It's a super interesting company because it's captive breadfish, and they try to make saltwater more accessible to people. So let's check the video. What kind of fish can we expect in the next couple years? What's the new breed? Do you have like something new today?
Yeah, so we have a few announcements. At this show, we're just launching the first time available to the general market will be the cultured yellow tangs.
Nice.
They're being done at Oceanic Institute in Hawaii, but Biota is now the distributor for those, which is very exciting news for us to add those to the list. Out of Palau, we have a big number of mandarins and coral beauties coming in this year. So up to Christmas, there's going to be a big supply of those, which have been in great demand. We can never keep up, and hopefully we can keep up this time, because I know the mandarins have been a big hit. They're all eating pellets, which is really surprising. Right, just here at the show, we've been watching them eat pellets and frozen feed. They eat it like there's no tomorrow. So.
People have so much hard time with the mandarin, and it's so cool that you can see the people the mandarin eat the pellet. Like this is like a big step for the.
It is. It's exciting. Yeah,
it's
such a great fish for an aquarium. So to make it easy to feed is ticks all the boxes. Yeah.
And just by curiosity, like how many fish you sell? Is it like international, or is it just on?
No, at the moment we're only in the US. So
okay.
We have a distribution center in Florida, and we basically target. We're about 50% mom and pop stores and 50% Petco. So we do a lot of the Petco shops as well. Hopefully we'll do some more.
Nice. And what's the history behind Biota? Like, how did it start?
Yeah, so I founded Biota, but I did a lot of fish breeding well before Biota. I as a sort of teen, I was doing all the freshwater breeding, and then when I was about 14, I think I did seahorses, and that kind of triggered me to get into the Marines. Yeah. It was a long time ago. And since then, I went and studied marine biology and aquaculture, and my whole interest was to basically use the principles of aquaculture to create a better product for the marine aquariums, and also to relieve the stress on the reef. I do believe that, especially nowadays, it's very important to sort of back off our pressure on the reef. That's not to say that wild collection can't be done sustainably, but more often than not, it is done unsustainably, and that's usually because people aren't being monitored. So it's easy for them to just take and it doesn't happen everywhere, but most places it's being done pretty poorly, and so we like having the effect of replacing some of that demand with cultured animals that are going to live longer as well. So you're not just replacing that first sale, you're actually replacing that fish with a fish that's going to live for a long time in that aquarium. So it's probably multiple sales that you're replacing with a cultured fish.
And what are the advantage to have a captive bred fish, like compared to when it's coming from the ocean?
So there's obviously the first issue of discussing there, that you're not taking it from its home in the wild. But on top of that, it's totally acclimated. It's grown up in the aquarium, so
it's ready to eat the food that we.
It's eating all the commercial feeds, including our mandarins are eating pellets. But also, it's used to the lighting, to the coral structure, things that are a little different than they are in the wild. They're already acclimated to that. So we get emails very often about things like, for example, our rainford goby, which is, it's more of a common animal, but rainford gobies from the wild can be quite difficult to keep. We get emails all the time of people saying they can't believe it just swims out of the bag and goes to the bottom of the tank and eats a piece of flake food off the bottom of the tank.
Nice.
That's where I feel the reward from what we do is that our animals are truly domesticated. They're happy in the tank. And
is there any benefits when in terms of like health for the fish, like compared to the ocean?
Of course, we can guarantee pretty healthy fish because we have our own quarantine, so we don't get any issues with diseases, no crypto, nothing like that getting through. We've got a very clean. We can guarantee the source. We know where it came from. So right now there's only from Palau and from Hawaii. And soon we're going to be bringing in corals and zoanthids from Panama, which is exciting because it's a whole Caribbean spectrum of zoanthids that no one's ever seen before. We're really kind of trying to pick out the unique
new pattern
and only cultured. So it's a very unique kind of part of the market that we're trying to get into. But from the response we've had, we know we're on a good
Nice.
product.
And how? When can we expect to have this one said?
That's all coming in the next few weeks. So
Oh.
that'll be online very
Okay,
soon.
so you already have all the
Actually, you know what?
facility.
You're getting the first break on that one. I haven't really told
Nice.
anyone that.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Perfect. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for the audio. I tried my best to fix it. That's what happened when you're just a beginner in this kind of interview, video, YouTube stuff. That's what happened. So if you still like this video, please consider to like. If you have any suggestions, comments, whatever, just comments below. And thank you for listening. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.